Have you ever wondered how some people seem to pay less tax, even when earning a good income? It's not magic, and it's not about hiding money. Often, it's about smart financial planning and, specifically, understanding how to claim expenses. And if you're using Wealthsimple, you're already on the right track to making your financial life simpler. But simplicity doesn't mean you should overlook the powerful tax-saving opportunities that come with accurately claiming your eligible expenses. So, let's talk about those expenses. Whether you're a burgeoning freelancer, a seasoned investor, or just an everyday employee with work-related costs, knowing what you can claim can significantly reduce your taxable income. And here's the good news: Wealthsimple Tax is designed to make this process as straightforward as possible, guiding you through the often complex world of Canadian tax deductions. Think about it: every dollar you legitimately claim as an expense is a dollar that isn't taxed. That means more money staying in your pocket, ready to be saved, invested, or spent on something you truly value. This isn't about being greedy, it's about being financially intelligent and taking advantage of the tax breaks the Canadian government has put in place. These deductions are there to encourage certain activities, like self-employment, professional development, and even responsible investing. By claiming what you're entitled to, you're simply playing by the rules and optimizing your financial position. We've all heard stories, or maybe even experienced the dread, of tax season. The piles of receipts, the confusing forms, the fear of making a mistake. It can feel overwhelming. But what if I told you that with a little understanding and the user-friendly interface of Wealthsimple Tax, claiming expenses can become a much less daunting task, even empowering? This isn't just about inputting numbers, it's about understanding the why behind each deduction and how it impacts your overall financial picture. It's about building good financial habits throughout the year, so that when tax season rolls around, you're not scrambling. You're prepared, informed, and ready to maximize your return. Now, before we dive deep into the practical steps of claiming expenses with Wealthsimple, let's set the stage. It's crucial to understand that not all expenses are created equal, and the rules vary depending on your income source. Are you self-employed? An employee with unreimbursed work expenses? Or an investor with carrying charges? Each scenario has its own set of eligible deductions, and Wealthsimple Tax is designed to cater to all of them. We'll explore the common categories, walk through how to input them, and even touch on some best practices to ensure you're doing it right. This isn't a dry lecture on tax codes, this is about empowering you to take control of your finances. It's about demystifying a part of personal finance that many find intimidating. And by the end of this, you'll have a much clearer idea of how to leverage Wealthsimple to its full potential when it comes to claiming expenses. So, are you ready to transform your tax season from a period of stress into an opportunity for significant savings? Let's get started. Understanding expense categories: what can you claim? The first step to successfully claiming expenses is knowing what you can claim. The Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, has specific guidelines, and Wealthsimple Tax aligns with these. Let's break down some of the most common categories. 1. Self-employment expenses, Form T2125, Statement of Business or Professional Activities. If you're self-employed, a freelancer, or run a small business, this is where the bulk of your deductible expenses will fall. The T2125 form in Wealthsimple Tax is designed for this. You're essentially reporting your business income and all the costs incurred to earn that income. Common self-employment expenses include advertising and promotion, business cards, website hosting, online ads, marketing materials. If it promotes your business, it's likely deductible. Meals and entertainment. You can generally claim 50% of eligible food, beverage, and entertainment expenses incurred for business purposes. Keep those receipts and notes on who you entertained and why. Office expenses. This covers a wide range: pens, paper, printer ink, postage, small office supplies. Supplies. Anything directly consumed or used in providing your service or creating your product. Professional fees, accounting fees, legal fees, consultation fees. Insurance, business insurance, liability insurance. Interest and bank charges, interest on business loans, bank fees related to your business account. Travel expenses, costs for business trips, including accommodation, transportation, flights, train, bus, and car expenses, fuel, maintenance, insurance, parking, if you use your personal vehicle for business. A detailed logbook of your business mileage is crucial here. Rent, for a business space if you rent a dedicated office space outside your home. Home office expenses, if you regularly and exclusively use a portion of your home for your business and it's your principal place of business, or you use it to meet clients, you can deduct a prorated portion of your home expenses like rent, utilities, heat, electricity, water, property taxes, and home insurance. Wealthsimple Tax will guide you through calculating the percentage based on the size of your office relative to your home. Capital Cost Allowance, CCA. This isn't a direct expense but a way to deduct the cost of depreciable assets, like computers, furniture, vehicles, over several years. Wealthsimple Tax helps you calculate this. Salaries and wages, if you pay employees, their salaries and associated payroll expenses are deductible. Telephone and utilities, business phone lines, internet service, a portion if shared with personal use. 2. Employment expenses, Form T-2200, Declaration of Conditions of Employment. If you're an employee, claiming expenses is generally more restrictive. You can only claim expenses that your employer required you to pay and did not reimburse you for. Crucially, you need a signed Form T-2200 from your employer confirming these conditions. Common employment expenses might include workspace in the home expenses, similar to self-employment, if you were required to work from home and incurred unreimbursed costs for a dedicated workspace. Motor vehicle expenses, if you were required to use your personal vehicle for work and weren't reimbursed. Again, a logbook is essential. Supplies, if you had to purchase supplies for work and your employer didn't reimburse you. Professional dues, union dues or professional membership fees required for your employment. Tradesperson's tools, specific deduction for eligible tools purchased by tradespersons. 3. Investment expenses, line 22100, carrying charges and interest expenses. If you have non-registered investment accounts, certain expenses related to earning investment income can be deducted. These typically include interest paid, interest on money borrowed to earn investment income, e.g., interest on a loan used to purchase stocks that generate dividends. Investment management fees, fees paid for advice or management of your investments in non-registered accounts. This applies to Wealthsimple's managed investing fees for non-registered accounts. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.